figure out your ideal client profile. First, your ideal client profile is your dream customer or your dream client. I mean, they're gonna be super loyal to your business. They're gonna buy all of your products, use all of your services. They'll be repeat customers, and they're gonna think that you're the bee's knees. Basically, why you started this business. You're solving a problem for this person. In order to create your ideal profile or your ideal client, we need to come up with basically a fake person, but this fake person is going to represent your niche as a whole. So name, come up with a fake name, figure out if they're male or female or whatever sex that they are, figure out their age group, are they 5, are they 19, are they 30, are they 80 years old? Those different age groups are gonna be, they're gonna have way different, well, first off, they're gonna be in different places in their careers. Some of them might not have jobs, some of them might be retired. In that age group, they're gonna have a lot of different interests. Are they interested in planning for retirement, or are they interested on a night out of the town with the girls? Are they more interested in self-care, or are they more interested in their grandchildren and having memories? Somebody who's 14 years old might have a part-time job, maybe has a full-time job. They're most likely gonna be working at minimum wage. Somebody who is in their mid to late 20s is just probably starting out their career. And then somebody who's in their early or their 30s in general, they're getting more established in their career. So their salaries are going to keep increasing. And then by the time they're retired, what have they made versus what have they planned for retirement? What is their monthly income stream, et cetera, et cetera. So if you are planning a luxe brand to gear towards a 19-year-old, you really have to figure out, who is this? Do they get most of their money from their parents, or do they work part-time? Do they work full-time? How do they get their revenue income? What is their basic spending habits? And that's really gonna help you decide how you price your objects and or your products, services, and then how you market to them. How do you start that conversation? Create an ideal profile. Like I said, name, age, income, where do they shop, what's their sex, all of the things, all of that. And then the next thing you want to do is even study what your audience is already saying. So if you've been doing this for a year or two, you should have access to people who are already engaging with your social media content or your ads or your marketing or utilizing your services and products. Are they primarily female? Are they primarily male? Are they local to you? Are they national? What's their age group? And then you can really decide, one, are you actually hitting the demographic that you're wanting to? 2, are you maybe neglecting a certain market that obviously has a strong interest in what you're trying to sell? So that can really gauge how you should be using your content and the images you should be picking and the words that you should be saying. Another thing that you could do to really hit on who your ideal client is understanding your competitors. So if you have an ideal client that maybe just hasn't quite started following you, or they're not buying your products or your services, or you're just having a really hard time getting them through the door, check out their profiles on social media. I know it sounds super stalkerish, but I mean, this is marketing 101. Kind of have to be a creep a little bit. So check out their profiles and see who they're following. Are they following your competitors? Make a list of who your competitors are, and then figure out, okay, so these guys are obviously getting my dream client and I'm missing something. So study what it is that they're saying, what they're showing, what posts are getting the most engagement, what ones are getting the least engagement, how are they showcasing their story or their brand or showing up within their business, and see if that's something that you're already doing, or maybe you're missing a really big opportunity to be doing something similar, but in your own way and your own voice. Just take notes, and then whatever you find out, if you see whatever is the most engaging or not engaging, take those notes and take it back to your profile and see what posts or ads or whatever you've already set has been the most engaging for you in your business, and then compare the two. Is it something that sets you apart? Are they similar to one another with your competitors? And even another great thing to find your ideal client profile or create it is ask questions. put on polls, get engaged with your people. If somebody says, oh, I love this service, blah, 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 you know, send them a message or reply to their comment and say, hey, I am so happy that you found this useful. Do you mind if you tell me how you used it or how it saved you time or I don't know, what have you. Or if somebody says, you know, I wish that I could afford this product or service, reach out to them and say, hey, what is it that's holding you back from this? How can I help you grow? You kind of have to put in the legwork behind it. I hope this was helpful. I did just upload a freebie onto my brand builder shop that goes over a lot of this stuff. So it's 2 pages of your of creating your ideal client profile, and then there's a couple of pages in there and tips on how it helps you niching down and then what you can do going forward. And yeah, as always, happy branding. Cheers to the new week. It's Monday that I'm making this video. I don't know when you're gonna watch this, but it's Monday now. So cheers. Bloop.